are we looking at?
There's a bug.
Oh, okay,
Hey guys, it's Paris.
and it's Emma.
And today we are back with our September favourites. And we're just going to dive straight in because why not? Are you starting on my side?
Should we start with food?
Yes, okay.
Food-wise, mine is like a new love of about 5 days. Probably not even that. But it's Kelly's Cornish ice cream, like the little tub like this, and it's melting, but it's salted caramel flavour, and it has like little chunks of caramel and then caramel sauce, and it's just so soft, and I love it. I have it on my cake, if that's not weird, but
Mine is devoured because I waited like 3 days to eat these, and then we were going to film it and eat it, but then we ate them all. Kettle chips, crispy bacon and maple syrup with bacon from Norfolk. Absolutely nothing artificial. So if you want fake crisps, don't get Kells. Can't really explain the flavour because it's just crispy bacon and maple syrup, but these are good and I highly recommend. And don't worry, they don't taste like maple syrup, they're probably more bacon, just sweet bacon, and I love it. I love it, Emma loves it, we all love it. Get you some crisps.
I'm gonna go on to books now, and mine is This Modern Love by Will Derbyshire. It's so nice and it's so easy to read, and it's one of the books that kind of, it's just, it's not like there's loads going on, because it's just real letters that people have written to their crushes or like their family and their loves and partners and just all these different things. It's just so nice to have something that is just like, it's real, like you're reading like real life stories and emotions and feelings, and I just love that about the whole thing. It's just such a nice compilation, and there's photos and like there's emotional things, and then there's really nice things and
More emotional things that makes you cry.
yeah, and that happens. And I don't know, some things just really poetic, and I just love that it's different to all the other books out there, and yeah, you should definitely get it.
We also reviewed it on our blog, so we'll leave that down below and you can check it out and have a great time. The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak and Zusak? Yeah. And I can't rate this book enough. This is one of my favourite books ever. And I remember I first read it in, I think it was either year 8 or 9 for English, and I was in one of those classes where a lot of the people were just like, oh, I can't believe we have to read a book. Whereas I was like, yes, I get to read a book. And I was probably one of the only people. It's one of the only people who probably actually like read this whole book, and like I loved it. Literally ever since I read it for the first time, I just could not get enough of it. Like I've read it so many times, and I just love the whole structure of the book and the context of the book. And I love that it's like Death's narrative. Like there's something that's never really been done before, and if it has, I've never read anything like this before. And I just love how it's all laid out, and I love the beginning. And he always talks about colours, and the first thing is death and chocolate. And he just talks about how he associates colours with humans and like death and like aspects of people's lives, and I just really love that.
I'm going to do like a smelly candle one now. It's only like a little sampler. It's called Dreamy Summer Nights, which is, I definitely think it's from one of the summer sections, but I've had this for such a long time and I haven't actually used it yet because I love it so much. I don't want to use it. It's kind of like it's definitely like a summery scent.
Yeah.
But I mean, I wouldn't put it for summer. Like you can just have it. It's sweet, but it's not so sweet. It's like fresh, and I don't know. Like I can't describe
like
it. I think it smells like.
Hungry.
No, it's kind of
like.
I
can smell it, the crisps.
Yeah. It's kind of like a washing powder kind of smell.
Fir trees.
Oh my word, I love it so much.
So I have another Yankee candle. It's like the small version, and this is in black coconut. And Danny, I broke it yesterday. The wick came off. It was really sad. And it just smells amazing.
This is what summer smells like.
Yeah.
This smells like holidays and sun cream and summer, like Coconut's one of my favourite scents ever. Like, I cannot rate coconut enough.
Yeah, I love coconut, and it just makes me really happy that it's black coconut. And my friend went out of her way to find this for me. She was like, I saw it in a shop, and I was like, this is what you need. And then she hunted it down, and now I got it. And I've only burnt it once because I'm really scared that I'll like burn it all and then be sad and not be able to get it again. But this is a really, really nice scent, and I'm pretty sure you can get it like online from somewhere. Like, it's kind of hard to find in stores. Like, I've never really seen this one in stores. But yeah, black coconut, I rate it. It smells great. Emma likes it.
Who doesn't like coconut? So this is something that I'm just re-talking about. It's the Chinese ginseng and rice clarifying polishing mask, which I love so much. Like, I love it so much. I'm so scared to keep using it because it's like £15 per pot. But I love the smell. It smells.
Oh, it smells so good. It's quite fruity.
It's herby. It kind of smells like herbs, which is really, really nice. And it's kind of like a moisturising slash exfoliating face mask, which I find is really not. It's just not common.
It's a weird combination.
It's a really weird combination, but it's just different, and I like that it's different, and it's not. It's gonna exfoliates my skin and it leaves it feeling really, really soft as well. So I feel like it does two things in one, and I love that it does two things in one because it's really, really rare to find something like that.
I have a leave-in conditioner by Milkshake, and let me tell you how good this smells. But
Oh, it smells like vanilla cupcake.
it's a really, really nice smell, and it's a really nice product. And like every time I go to my hairdressers, I would sit there and I'd be like, what's that you spraying in my hair? And she'd be like, it's Milkshake. And I'd be like, I need this in my life. But then I'd go home and forget what the product is. So when Emma got her haircut, I got her to take a picture of it, and did I buy it? Yes, I did. And it has milk proteins, honey, and fruit extracts in it. And it's just a leave-in conditioner. So what I do when I have like damp or like wet hair, doesn't really matter, I like to just spray it all over, kind of like brush it through, and then I like just put my hair up or like plait it or just leave it to dry. And my hair smells amazing, my hair feels amazing, it gets rid of like all the frizz, and it just makes my hair a lot easier to deal with. And as someone who has like frizzy hair naturally, it's a really nice product. Plus it smells amazing. So you couldn't really ask for anything better. And yeah, and it's for all hair types, so anyone can use it, and I like it.
Like my last individual thing is I really, really love patches and pins because I feel like it's such a nice extra personal touch that you can add on to like your bags or your denim jackets or like your t-shirts or like.
I still have the pins you got me.
You're welcome. But this is one of the things that I love at the moment. I haven't actually put it onto anything because I'm trying to find a place that I want to put it on. It's this little patch that says "Girls just want to have fun." And it's adorable. It's like got a little ghosty on it, and it's designed by this girl called Savannah, and she's a YouTuber, and I follow her on Twitter. And yeah, she must have like tweeted about it or something, and I thought it was really, 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 really cute. So I decided to get one. I'm just trying to decide for a place for my little ghost.
So my last individual item is, surprise, surprise, a Body Shop product, because Lord knows we love Body Shop. This is just an eyebrow palette. I've had it for over a year, and it's hardly gone. I've only just gone into the like silver bit of the first shade. And when I had lighter hair, I would use the first shade more than the second shade, because the second shade's a bit more gingery and a bit more darker. But like this product is amazing because I got it in light to medium, but it caters for like all hair colours, which is kind of crazy to say, but like I recently just dyed my hair and my eyebrows matched my hair. My eyebrows matched my hair before, and then like I dyed my hair a lot darker than it was, and like suddenly my eyebrows are matching my hair. And I think it's just really nice because it comes with two different shades, and like you can use one shade more than the other, or like the dark shade, and it just matches. And it's a really nice product. It goes on really, really well, and it's long lasting. And I mean, I find powders weird if I use them from other places, because I feel like they just flake and like rub everywhere and fall off my face. Do you get what I mean? But with these, like once you put it on, it stays on, and it's just really, really nice. And I think this was £10. They still sell it in Body Shop now. I don't know what it's called, but it looks like this. And I literally got it like well over a year ago, and it's lasted me forever. So I recommend. I like.
A TV show actually that I think not only us have loved, but
Literally
so
everyone.
many people have loved, is Stranger Things.
Talk about it.
I love the cast. I love all the kids.
She loves the kids.
I don't know, I'm not really a massive fan of Netflix seasons.
Can I just say, hashtag where is Bob? I'm so mad.
Okay.
Well, if you haven't watched it, you won't understand. But if you have watched it, you're gonna feel my pain. Like, where is Bob, guys? I'm so mad.
Hashtag justice for Bob.
Justice for Bob. She was one of my favourite characters just because I related to her at a personal level. I was like, yes, that's me. Yes, that's me. Yes, that's me. And then, just can't. But where is Bob?
The only thing about the TV show, there's like every single time my light flickers, I'm like, great, guess who's going to the upside down? Me. This is it.
Literally. Like every time I hear a noise, I'm like terrified to put on my fairy lights because like I'm like, if my fairy lights start flashing, there's someone talking to me from the upside down, and like I ain't going there.
I just love it because it's got this really, really young cast and it's set like back in the 70s or 80s.
I love that it's like based, like the characters are based on the Goonies. Like I love that so much. Okay.
And
so,
music is the last one.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, I'm not going to sit here and play all these songs because I could be here
forever
for so long. One artist that I'm recently getting back into loving, I think we both have, is Amy Winehouse. I love like the jazzy feel, like it's just a classic, she's a classic, and I keep listening to her songs.
Same. Will You
like,
Still Love
Body
Me
and
Tomorrow
Soul.
right now is my favourite. Body and Soul I love.
Like with Tony Bennett.
Yes.
Like, oh my god. But I'm just going to list them off and I'll just put them in the description below. It's like if you want to listen to them, then you can listen to them.
If you don't,
but yeah. Gravel to Tempo by Hayley Kiyoko. It's like, she is such an underrated artist, so I'm gonna get you, like, you should just listen to that.
And she goes full out in her music videos. Like she makes a good music video. That's what I love.
Love on the Brain from Rihanna's new album is really, really good. It's really, really jazzy, which is something I've never heard Rihanna do, but I recommend you listen to that. And my favourite part by Mac Miller featuring Arianna Grande, which has literally been released like the other day.
Days ago,
It wasn't that long ago. And I was like, I'm gonna listen to it, and I was really undecided, but it's so chilled out that I just kind of love it because it's chilled out. And
so like I said, Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow by Amy Winehouse is something that I just keep going back to, and I think it's really nice to rediscover your old music loves, like from when you were younger, because I don't think you realise how much memories are surrounded by music. Like we have so many memories just sitting in tutor and like singing songs, and like that's really, really cute. But like, yeah, so I just love rediscovering old loves. So Amy Winehouse. Also, this one song that I'm loving at the moment is Tapestry by Liv Dawson, and like personally I've never heard of this artist before, but I found it on a Spotify playlist and I was listening to it and I was literally like, yes, because it's got such a good beat behind it, and like I'm a dancer, so every time I hear a song, all I can focus on is the beat of the song, and I'm like, this would be such a good vibe to dance to. But it's a really, really nice song, and like her voice is so soulful, and like it's also really gentle though at the same time, and you've got this beat in the background and you're just like, and it's just a really, really, really nice song. So if you haven't listened to it, I suggest you do, and if you don't like it, sorry, but I love it. And yeah, that's about it really. You kind of said what I was feeling. Yes.
okay, so I think that's it. I think we've gone through all our favourites at the moment.
We have.
If you liked this video, then let us know and we can do another one for
Next month.
October.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you have any favourites that we haven't mentioned, then you should tell us, because I love hearing what people love. Because if people start loving something, I'm like, damn, you tell me what you love, and then I'm going to start loving it, and then we can love it together. So if you've got any loves, hit us up.
And yeah, everything will be linked in the description below, so
Bye.
bye. So sweetly.
Yes.
In my way, I would take you down. If I had it my way, I would turn you out. If my body had a say, I would come again. Just true to what I might say, 'cause I'm at the edge.